Hey, I'm Art Sebastian. I'm the founder and CEO of NexChapter, a boutique consulting firm focused on retail. I also am an advisor to Treasure Data, and I'm talking to you today from Shop Talk Spring here in beautiful Las Vegas, where we're talking about everything retail, AI, and customer data.
Hi, my name is Takashi Okutani, and I just short time in attending in the shop talk, and it's always exciting for me to understand what's going on in the U.S. retail, and also that I have a kind of role to bring back the latest information in the U.S. What's happening in B2C market, and especially like a customer-centric data, or what the customer experience is going on in the U.S. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to talk to Sebastian.
Yeah, customer centricity is evolving in so many ways. I think the first thing that comes to mind for me is here in the US, we're experiencing a pretty significant generational shift where some of the core customers are aging out and the younger customers are beginning to control more spending power. So for retailers, they need to recognize that and be prepared for that. These younger customers have different expectations. They're digital natives. They think and value brands much more differently, and you just need to be ready for that. So I'd say that's probably the first trend that comes to mind for me here in the U.S.
But how say compared to on U.S. that kind of demographic reason and more customers are getting older, and then not many younger generations exist. One of the risks is for the Japanese market is many companies tend to focus on too much on the elderly people. And of course, it's nice to be in a customer centricity and when being more data-driven marketing. But as you know, the older generation don't really still have enough touch point for the digital. It's maybe the harder for the Japanese company to understand what's going on in the mind, especially elderly people. And also that the younger generation maybe tend to go for it, to look for more international brand. And that's that kind of point we did have to figure out and how to take care of the elderly generation for the customer-centric point of view, and also how to not escape those kind of younger generation in the Japanese market. Sure. Yeah, that's kind of maybe that issue. Yeah, it's kind of happening in the Japanese market. Yeah.
Here we pay a lot of attention to GDPR overseas. Yeah. We have CCPA in California, but now 20 US states have different levels of privacy regulation.
So complicated.
And when you're a retail operating across multiple states, it just adds complexity to your business. And you're trying to be customer centric, but you need to meet various compliance requirements.
Before that, I think Japanese companies tend to be very, very much for risk averse for the data management, especially the customer data. So regardless of how hard or how strict that the rule is, even before that, I think Japanese companies take more risk, maybe just using the data and then conduct some excellent marketing. It's to do that we have to be more like a data-driven and a point of view, and we have to take a risk and try to make some kind of POC type of marketing based on data, and then make some excellent customer experiences. Unless to do it, we cannot really moving forward to the data-driven marketing. Right. Well, that's kind of my concern.
This evolution from multi-channel to omni-channel to now unified commerce, it is a requirement.
Yeah.
It's no longer a nice to have, it's a must have. And so retailers need to think about the digital experience, the physical experience, the technology that enables that. And you need to be prepared to serve customers anywhere, anytime, any way they want.
I think totally agree with that. And I think even in Japan, that omnichannel is a kind of fundamentals. Omnichannel is tend to kind of focus on a kind of narrower and funnel because those omnichannel channel is basically provided from the company side. But consumers' point of view, they go for like a TikTok, SNS, and even like a store associates comment is heavily influenced to the kind of their consumer behavior. So to do that, we have to go. We should prepare that quickly for the omnichannel strategies or omnichannel environment and then move on to the unified commerce marketing. Yeah.